Alright, y'all, we got a lot to talk about in this video. Fuck you to all the haters that left a bunch of comments on my last video. You know I know what time it is with all that. You know I know I'm already used to that. We're going to talk about Jorge Masvidal's paycheck, Nate Diaz's paycheck. We're going to throw in a little bit of spice of Conor McGregor's, how much he made Saturday night. And then we're going to prove, inevitably, first off, let's just take a look at that while I notice that real quick, man. Look at these knuckles that'll punch a fucking hole through your face, all you faggot hater motherfuckers that left them comments, bro. All you stupid motherfuckers, bro. Punch a hole through your fucking face, bro. Look at them knuckles, bro. Look at these damn knuckles, bro. Look at these, look at that middle knuckle. Look at how fucking sharp and pointed that middle knuckle is. That's from punching people's fucking skulls. Alright? And we're gonna inevitably, unequivocally prove how stupid Ariel Helwani is. A lot of you guys have the misconception I should just play full villain arc right now. Who left a comment about making eye contact with the camera, you fucking idiot? It's called a viewfinder, dumbass. Right? Not to mention, what the fuck do I need to make eye contact with the camera for anyways, you idiot? You know how stupid some of y'all sound? Crazy, man. I like Ariel Helwani. What are you talking about, bro? I've been listening to Ariel Helwani longer than you've been alive. What are you talking about? Right? Does that mean he's infallible? And what's that word? Does that mean he can do no wrong? Of course not. Just like Uncle DW. Love Uncle DW. But sometimes he's on about some horse shit. Gotta call these people out for it. Sometimes I'm on about some horse shit. Not usually. Not very often. But it happens. Okay? So let's replay what Ariel Helwani said about, I might have went overboard with saying it was a phenomenal boxing card, right? Might have pushed the limits there a little bit, but it was a damn good boxing card. And I'm going to prove to you all of the very slow, very uneducated, very retarded people are going to have something stupid to say about this unequivocal fact of the matter, right? But I will prove to you why this was such a good boxing card. Unequivocally, undoubtedly, undeniably, okay? There's one piece of evidence that nobody can refute in their right mind, realistically speaking. You can and you will, but you're gonna look and sound stupid, okay? So listen to Ariel Helwani talk about the card.
Vargas is on the card. Shane Mosley Jr., the son of Shane Mosley, going up against Daniel.
Okay, right there. He's saying who's on the card, talking about the card and how it's not the worst card ever. Okay, he just said a legend's son is on the card, man. 2 legends' sons are on the card. So right then and there, it makes it a decent boxing card. Why? Their sons might be complete joke losers, but if you're a boxing fan, we want to see that. We want to see that this legendary status in boxing, they have an offspring that is trying to carry on the legacy of the name. We want to see if they do shitty, right? We want to see if they do good. We want to see Michael B. Jordan, whether he beats up Drago's son or not. We would tune in even if he was going to get his ass whooped. Somebody plug in Tommy Fury. Why do people tune into Tommy Fury? Because he's legendary's sibling. He's the sibling of a legend. One of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. We want to see him get his ass whooped. That's why we tune into his fight. Now watch Ariel Helwani, just to reconfirm. It's not the worst card ever.
Yeah, Jacobs just kind of flown under the radar. So it's actually not the worst card of all time.
Daniel Jacobs kind of flew under the radar, so it's actually not the worst card of all time. All right, you know, I'll cut him a break. Maybe he was just, you know, he's just trying to get past. Dude, he covers so much content throughout the course of a day, including talking about him getting massages. Like, people care, Ariel Helwani. GC, do you guys get massages? I just got my first massage recently. I liked it. Nobody cares, bro. We're not here to fucking tap into the hot dog eating contest, even though that was kind of funny. That segment was funny. Shout out to GC for just breaking down the hot dog eating contest, right? But right there, he said it. We'll say it one more time. So
isn't Ryan Garcia's brother card Shane Mosley Jr., the son of Shane Mosley, going up against Daniel Jacobs? Just kind of flown under the radar. So it's actually not the worst card of all time.
So it's actually not the worst card of all time? Then homeboy even reminds him, dude, isn't Ryan Garcia's little brother on the card?
Isn't Ryan Garcia's brother on it as well? Yes, Sean Garcia is fighting Vargas.
Same thing that I just said. He's a sibling to royalty in the boxing community. We want to see him do good or do bad. We want to see his brother show up to the fight in support of him, okay? This was a great boxing card, dude. The first fight on the main card, cumulatively, there was over like 120, 140 boxing matches. Amateur boxing matches, guys. That's fucking high-level boxing, dude. You don't make it past... The dude had 78 amateur boxing matches.
He's 7-1.
Even if you fought all tomato cans, even if you fought all bums, you did it 78 fucking times, man. That's experience, okay? I accidentally clicked out of the video, but that was enough anyways, right? Because all we wanted from that video was him saying, it's not the worst card of all time. Now, what is the proof? What is the proof that I have that this was a phenomenal boxing card? Now, I might be pushing it with phenomenal, but it was a damn good card. And if it wasn't a damn good card, Floyd Mayweather, the greatest boxer of all time, undefeated, with over 50 fucking professional boxing matches, fought the who's who in boxing, whether it was timely or not. He fought Oscar De La Hoya when Oscar De La Hoya was still the man. He fought Canelo Alvarez, whether it was too early for Canelo or not. He fought Shane Mosley. He fought Miguel Cotto. He fought Ricky Hatton when Ricky Hatton was the motherfucking man. Ricky Hatton became not the man after he fought Floyd Mayweather. He fought Manny Pacquiao, whether it was the right time or not. He fought all these guys. Why is he at this boxing match? Because it was a phenomenal boxing card. Is that the worst card of all time? Is that why Floyd Mayweather's there? You fucking idiot. Are y'all gonna sit here and tell me that Ariel Helwani knows better than Floyd Mayweather? Or whatever the fuck stupid, yeah, I know why he's here. I know why Floyd Mayweather's here. And that alone makes it a phenomenal boxing card. Okay? Y'all are wanting the future of boxing. The future of boxing is making like his, I think one, not his pro debut, but like, you know what I mean? He's like, he's climbing up the ranks. Was on this card. That makes it a phenomenal boxing card. You imbecile. Floyd Mayweather was at the card. No arguments to be had. Period. The greatest boxer of all time was there to show support and love. That makes it a good card, guys. Now, let's move over to the numbers, guys. What's up with this? Look at this right here. Huh? Dude. This one's kind of crazy, right? They said that, I got to try to pull up a picture for you. The paydays, okay? Nate, Diaz, Jorge Masvidal. Guys, this is kind of, even Nate, I feel like Nate should have made way more than what he made. Kind of surprised that he made the amount that he made, man. Jorge Masvidal pay. Dude, let's read this real quick. Diaz leads all fighters for the upcoming card with $500,000 guaranteed purse. Nothing on the back end, which there's a lot on the back end. Masvidal will only net $300,000 before pay-per-view sales. This to me is absolutely shocking. Not because I didn't know. I would have had to stop and think about it for a minute or two before remembering and realizing how much of a bigger star Nate Diaz is than Jorge Masvidal. But I feel like during the BMF era and during the flying knee knockout and all that, like, I feel like Jorge Masvidal was really fucking you know, even my nerdy friends that play Fortnite and shit like that, even they were talking about Masvidal. And that's when you know that these people penetrate the public opinion. And so, which actually, now that I think about it, because I got the day off work, I'm about to go to the gym now, dude. I'm about to train these knuckles again. I got all day to go to the gym. I can't wait, man. I'm in love with my sport. I participate in martial arts. What the fuck do you do? Y'all leave comments on YouTube, bro. I'm not even, that's the only reason MMA Guru and MMA Joey will always have a one-up on me. Because I train full-time. They don't. This is what they do. This is their realm. And I still compete with those motherfuckers, bro. Masvidal only netted $300,000 before pay-per-view sales, not including sponsorships and shit like that. That's fucking insane. And not only that, you know what's more insane than that, guys? Conor McGregor betted $500,000. Hold on. Conor McGregor bet Nate Diaz. Guys, Conor McGregor made more money than I decided to put $500,000 on Diaz to win tonight's boxing match. Guys, all right, a couple factors real quick so we can wrap this video up, right? One, fuck all you haters, bro. Look at my knuckles, man. Look at these knuckles, bro. You can't fuck with me, man. All you haters, bro. That's all you'll ever be in life, right? Me, I'm going to be a professional boxer. In 2 years, I'm going to be a professional boxer. God willing, I don't get hit by a car again. I got hit by a car a year ago. In 2023, I got hit by a car in February. And I was back to training 6 months later, bro. Doing 150 burpees 7 months later after getting my leg split open from the hip to the knee. From my hip bone to my shin bone. Split open, homie. Did 150 burpees 7 months later. Okay, started hitting the bag 7 months later. Go through my content. Everybody wanted to talk shit. Man, you got to keep your hands up when you hit the bag. You don't know what the fuck you're talking. I've been boxing since I was 13 years old. Who the fuck are you gonna tell? Okay, I got a wrestling pedigree. High school wrestling. Shout out Coach Masor. Right? Shout out the Raiders. Okay, y'all could go look up my records. It's all there. Okay? Yeah, I didn't do that good in wrestling in high school, but guess what? I'll fucking curl your ass up into a little ball. Right? I'll pin you. I'd pin your ass, bro. I'd fucking cement mixer your, I'd toss your ass. Judo throw toss. I'd head and arm toss your ass, bro. Okay? Conor McGregor, so there's a couple things. The fight was in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is Nate Diaz's home state. Guys, this ain't UFC, and even sometimes UFC is shown to be corrupt. Might not be the right word, but like some weird judging, right? Guys, we're talking about boxing. Didn't you ever see Pulp Fiction? Okay, since boxing from the, what's the right word that I'm looking for? From the beginning of boxing, guys, from its birth, from its dang, what's the intelligent word that I'm looking for? You know what I mean? From the beginning, guys, boxing is known to be political and corrupt. Okay, so did Nate Diaz really win that boxing match? My opinion, I fell asleep. I watched about a quarter of the Shane Mosley fight. I watched the whole Anthony Pettis versus Avila match, which was cool. Man, Avila, that dude is a savage, bro, right? And he's real similar to what everybody wants to say about my style. He's awkward. He's unorthodox. He's awkward. Dude, you put Avila in there with a really good boxer, bro, and you'll see what that dude's really about. That dude's really about it. For him to go all of those rounds with just constant punching pressure, right? And then in the very late rounds to really be able to, yeah, to really put some emphasis on his punches is crazy, guys. It shows the conditioning and the shape that dude is in, whether his body looks like it or not. That dude in the very last round was putting whack, just fucking sting and torque on his punches. But I watched some of the highlights of the Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal fight, and even I think I watched the very beginning, the very first round of that fight. And whether Jorge Masvidal was trying to pace himself or not, or maybe his hands are still fucked up, I was expecting, I gotta watch what I say here, man, because I'm such a big fan of both fighters. And if you actually compete in these sports, then you have more of an understanding of like, oh, there's a lot of factors that play into why he might not be performing how I expected him to, right? But a lot of you bums are armchair quarterbacks and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But most people's expectations of Jorge Masvidal is he's gonna come out of the gate like a bat out of hell. Just but it seemed like in the very beginning he was just kind of like trying to pace himself, just not really throwing a lot of heat behind everything, potentially knowing that Nate Diaz isn't going to go anywhere. He's going to be there for a long time. But I still felt like Masvidal should have put a lot more oomph behind some of his punches. And he mentioned in the post-presser that he did put a lot of oomph and a lot more than Nate did behind his punches. But anyways, Nate won the fight. Should he have? At the bare minimum, it was a draw, guys. And even if it was a draw, you could say Nate etched it out, or you could say Jorge almost etched it out, right? The only thing Jorge has is maybe, yeah, he landed more of the significant punches, but significant punches aren't everything in fighting. If I busted you up the entire fight with less significant, you know what I mean? If I hit you with 10 non-significant punches and you hit me with 1, I think the 10 kind of adds up to the 1, guys. It does do damage. It does wear on you. That's what body shots are all about. Body shots are not immediate. Not all of them. Some of them are. But body shot, you use Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier for an example. Those were just wearing Daniel down round by round, minute by minute, second by second, until 2-3 rounds later, he hits, all he has to do is hit you a little bit in that body shot and it'll put you away, right? It's all these insignificant, right? All these softer body shots add up to these significant blows, guys. So, again, Ariel Helwani, dead wrong, right? Jorge Masvidal, dude, I don't know what that 300,000 shit is all about, man. I don't know what that's about. I was expecting to see Nate Diaz, I don't know, not 500. And as I'm sitting here thinking about it, 500,000 is a pretty damn good payday. I mean, probably especially compared to what he gets in the UFC, maybe. What are some of his numbers in the UFC, guys? Leave in the comments. I thought he was clearing like $1 million for some of his UFC fights, right? But I'll tell you what, man. If I had the option to be under the umbrella and the control of a certain promotion and maybe even make twice as much as I would if I was a free agent, I'd pick free agency, right? And my non-biological grandfather is a business owner. And I asked him one time, I said, man, would you rather make $100,000 a year working for somebody else or $50,000 a year working for yourself? He didn't even think about it, man. He said, I'd rather work for myself. So there's freedom in that, guys. But I'll tell you what, man, dude, seeing how much Jorge made before sponsors and pay-per-view, man, that shit is shocking to me. That shit is unbelievable to me. But it is what it is, man. Tune into the next video, man. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.